So I'm walking to Morrisons. This isn't an interview thing, it's not, well, it is kind of get some shopping as well, but one thing it's good for me is like inside info, because I'm going to go to Morrisons for the cafe because I'm going to get some breakfast. Now it is 9:20. God, is it really? Well, I've checked, but my goal's saying like 2 times, yeah, it's 9:20, God. Now this road was absolutely packed earlier, like literally 5-10 minutes ago, with so much traffic. Every road was just covered. Now when it comes to walking to Morrisons, there's various different ways I can go. Like one is this way, but there's a car coming, watch. I can go either that way, then drop down. That way I can go this way, go up and then down. It is still pretty foggy. I mean, earlier it was just mist, but now the fog's really come down, and it is just, well, I'd expect it to be very, very wintry. So in the cafe, I think I remember they have windows, so I'm going to try a time lapse. I'll lean the phone on the window, film the time lapse of it all, if you can. See, what I want to do is go on this road and turn left and stay on that road, because I was on Broadcar Lane going towards like Victoria Road, and I just kept seeing, like, behind me, car after car after car, and same going in the opposite direction. And I'm really starting to wonder now what else there is. The ascension into Silent Hill. Oh God! So yeah, just literally like 5 minutes ago, it wasn't like as foggy as this. I'm out of breath because that hill is steep, really steep. Even idea of how steep that is. When it was a Tour de France or Tour de Yorkshire, all the cyclists were swearing loads because of this hill. They're like, fucking hell, whatever that equates to in German, Spanish, Greek or whatever. But you could just tell that they were swearing, and a few of the car drivers that were driving up the hill stalled. That's how steep, and that's how steep it is. I'm praying there's not so much traffic on this road. I really don't want it to be. Plus, doing this gives like a good idea. Oh my God, there's no, right, you see this driver here, it's foggy. What are you doing? You're not driving with the lights on. That is so dangerous. Oh boy. That is so dangerous. It's foggy, so let's not drive with lights on. Oh fuck. Oh, that is nuts. That's so bad. This is why doing this, you bring awareness of people that are quintessentially a dumbass. My headphones just turned off. I turned them on and that's good. Oh right, yeah, so if you turn, my headphones are on, but then they just turn themselves off, so it's good that they kind of do that then. Think of that. I am tempted to go along here. Might just get me away from main road, actually. Oh, look at that. That's creepy, isn't it? Because you can go from one end to the other and go through the gate at the end and then go along like the little alleyway down to the park. So this is what I'm saying, there's loads of different ways, just even here, to cut towards Elland and to cut towards Morrisons. Like with like Salthaven McDonald's, it's either you go along the viaduct or you drop down through West Vale and then you walk through Clayhouse and along Smelling Mile, and then you go along the canal, or you go along the very busy road to the side of it. If it's night time, you walk up Main Road. If it's not night time, you walk on the canal. It's very quite limited to how many walks, how many different ways you can walk to work. But this is kind of spooky, actually. See, one thing I have done now is I've put my charger in my bag. I know I'm only going to Morrisons. That's the thing, I'm going to Morrisons to have breakfast, and I'm probably going to upload this video up to the channel. I'm going to put some like other stuff up as well. I said to my mum, at the latest I'll be back for about 11 o'clock, because I'm going to get to Sainsbury's. I'm going to get to Morrisons for about 9:45, then have breakfast. That's the thing, if it's not 11 o'clock, it'll be 12 o'clock. And I don't set off till like 2 o'clock. See, this is the bit where you, like, when you come from this way going that way, it looks obvious. But then when you go through this way, oh god, for a minute I thought we were locked then. It is just a stiff gate. I locked it. There we go. There we go. There's so many different ways of going, and this is quiet now because you're not going to get cars on here unless for some bizarre reason someone's on a police chase. Don't know why. It's a good little shortcut where you can go across. Like if you need to get away from me, well, if you want to get away from main roads and it's just packed, absolutely packed. I mean, certainly Victoria Road earlier was just shockingly bad. It was just so bad. I tried to do the snippets and I just thought the most you could film at one time was at least like 4 seconds at a time, 4 or 5 seconds at a time. But then you had to wait like another couple of minutes for a break in traffic, then film, and then it was just endless. It really, really was. So I thought, well, this is where knowing these little bits are to like zigzag away from traffic. I don't really want to go on the field because I've not got my waterproof trainers on and the field will be wet, but there's no real point because I'm going straight down. So by doing the different walks to Elland, you kind of get an idea of how long it will take to get to Elland. Oh my god, pardon me. It kind of gives you an idea of like how long it will take to walk to Elland. Because you can, like I said, you can go various different ways. You could even walk to West Vale if you wanted to, and then go to the Scissor Junction, and then go down the bottom that way to Elland Bridge, and then back up towards Elland. That's another way you can go towards, like, going home. That actually might be a good idea at night, going that way, going along, because it's just flat and then it's just a hill. But alternatively, walking through Elland, up Victoria Road, then back along. There's so many different ways to work and back again. Well, certainly plenty of ways to get to Morrisons and back again, to like vary it up. So when I get to here, I will either stop recording because I'm going to see people and it get busy again, or I can keep recording. Oh yeah, it's not too. Oh Jesus. What the? That blue stuff on there. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.